Yo, what is going on everyone? My name is Zenic and welcome yourself to the channel and to this video right here where we are going to be going through everything you need to know about Rocket League trading in 2021. Today we are going to be going through the easiest route to go from 0 credits in your inventory to way over 1 million like I do right now. So drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new, share it to your friends if you think it will help, and yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So starting up at the complete rock bottom, you've loaded up Rocket League for the first time, you got 0 items. What do? You can obviously play games and get items that way, don't get me wrong, but completing the free challenges that will be on your screen as soon as you load up are gonna be a guaranteed profit right there, because you get yourself free items, and I literally got these wheels from it which are worth 1,000 credits, so anything is possible. The other method to literally get yourself free items within seconds, all you've got to do is go onto the option page, go onto redeem code, type in popcorn and RL Nitro, and bam, you get a few items for completely free. They're not that good, don't get me wrong, but better than nothing. This next step isn't really essential if you've only got a couple hundred credits, but it's definitely good in the long run. So downloading Rocket League Garage and RL Trading Post on your iOS or Android device is definitely going to be a W. These two applications are basically just another way to get even more trades and just find even more people, but also as well, if you want to find a price for literally any item in the game, RL Insider is where you need to go. So talking about items now, the very first thing you need to learn, the Rocket Pass items are not good. They do not sell, so if you see a painted limited, more than likely it's going to be a Rocket Pass item and isn't going to sell for anything close to the spreadsheet value. There's also only a very small percentage of blueprints in the game right now that are good, so I would highly recommend just staying away from blueprints in general. But next up, what we're going to be talking about is stuff that you need to buy if you're a small trader, and that's going to be non-crate items. So the main way you can actually tell if you've got a non-crate item or if you're buying one in that case, it's going to be there's no crate contents whatsoever on the item if you go on the detail section, and if you've got one, there's going to be an option to trade in. Also, smaller black markets are pretty much the way that smaller traders get a load of profit, but we'll talk about that in a little bit, because these non-crate items, let's just say they've got a lot of demand compared to the others. The only reason these items have such a big demand is because they're the only items in the game you can actually trade up into better and like bigger items pretty much. But yeah, that's the reason they're so high in demand right now, and yeah, you can make a ton of profit if you buy and sell them. If you do in fact end up with some of like the painted rares, very rares, imports, exotics, etc., that obviously from a crate series, try and get yourself the minimum value if they are cheap, because getting credits at the start is so vital. You can literally see it on screen right there. Back in the day, you could literally pay 100 credits for a black market, so it was ridiculous. But if you buy a black market really cheap, you can sell it for so much profit due to the fact that obviously people want to get their first black market from free to play, so you can make a ton of profit. For the beginner traders, I don't think there's much more I can actually say, but let's move on to the intermediate. Now we move on to the players that have about 1,000 credits in their inventory and they want to get to 10k but they don't know what to do, and these are the tips and tricks I've got for you. You'll need to be focusing your time on painted Dracos, also painted Zombies, then grab yourself maybe a couple of painted Octanes, painted Fenix, and last of all the black markets that I'm showing on screen right now, which are the most high in demand right now, and obviously it's going to lead you to the most profit. The most simple and vague reason why I've selected those 5 categories right there is because they're the most popular in the game right now for the whole of the community, therefore they're going to be a lot easier to sell to people. So obviously Octanes, everyone loves the Octane, like it's the most popular car in the game right now. Then Fennec shortly after as well, really popular. Then you've obviously got the painted Zombies, the most popular exotic in the game by an absolute mile. Then obviously you've got Dracos, really easy to buy and sell, and then all of the black markets, because the popularity for those right now are through the roof. Obviously I'm showing you some white Dracos that I flipped on my nothing to something, but that does not mean go for white items all of the time, because sometimes they can drop really hard in value. That's why you have to pay close attention to the spreadsheet whenever you can, just because if you buy an item that's dropping rapidly, probably not a sensible idea. Most of the time I try and pay 200 to 300 under the minimum value on the spreadsheet, because that way you're pretty much guaranteed a load of profit, but ideally finding the right person can take a while, and that's why listing on Rocket League Trading Post, a Rocket League Garage, and also on the Looking for Group page is really ideal. The main factor why these 5 items are so good is because it's so less time consuming than obviously buying a really hard to sell item, waiting a little bit, and then obviously selling that. Because let's just say you buy something really hard to sell, let's just say, I don't even know, like a white car, obviously buy it for like 300 credits, takes you like a week to get the maximum value. It's going to take you a very long time to actually make the profit you are making with these Octanes, etc. Once you've actually picked up one of these items for the black markets, I can recommend getting yourself the mid value, just because they're nowhere near as high in demand as some of the other items I'm going to be talking about. The Zombies, try and get them mid to maximum. The Dracos, try and get them mid, and then for the Octanes and the Fenix right now anyway, you can get a maximum value because they're going up. But honestly, the Octanes and the Fenix are probably the best bet for this section, just because you can sell them for the maximum value so easily if you find someone that generally wants to buy the item in the paint color. For all of the intermediate traders, I would say that's probably the best thing you can do, but moving on to the experienced traders, we have got a lot in store. So now it's definitely fair to say you're quite the experienced trader. You've got over 10,000 credits in your inventory and you're on the hunt to getting yourself 100k, and these are the tips and tricks I've got for you. Main items that's going to attract other traders in this section is going to be the beta nugget antenna, then you've got yourself the titanium white Fennec car obviously, then you've got a white mainframe decal which looks so good, the white Dominus which is blowing up right now, of course the white Octane so popular, and then the almighty black Dices. So all of these items range from about 10 to 30,000 credits, and obviously there's other items out there like the white Doom Racer and the white Helios, but personally I don't really have that much experience experience with them unless they're certified, so I'm not going to include them really on this list. But yeah, you're going to see the trades in a minute. They are unbelievable. You can obviously continue the method you have been doing by buying and selling them, obviously paying under minimum value and selling them for maximum. That's always good, but this way you can start investing heavily into one single item and just wait for them to rise in price, and I'm going to show you in just a sec. For the first couple of items, I bought the items and not sold them, like the base nugget right there for 19k, but I'm pretty sure it's around the same price still, because it hasn't really done that much. And obviously the white fennec right there, that is a lot of profit we're making, because the white hex type right now is about 2k, and yeah, the strike white fennec is about 15, a complete average. With items like the white mainframe, they were about 10,000 credits not too long ago. Now they're 15, so if you bought in bulk white mainframes, you could have made yourself a ton of profit, and I know a lot of people do that. But even if you buy and sell it, buy it for obviously the minimum value and sell it for maximum, there's a lot of people that want it because it's the most expensive black market decal in the game currently. Obviously we just bought a white dominus right there, but if we take a look at what I was doing right here, this was an absolutely beautiful sight, because the octane RLCS were dropping big time, and I knew the white octanes were going to obviously settle and then go back up again, so that's why I did this massive investment. Let's just say you've only got 10k credits in your inventory, you're just in this little section right here. Even if you bought one white dominus for 10k, it's now 30 plus k. That's 20k profit right there, and obviously let's just say you bought 10 white dominuses for 10k, that's 200,000 credits profit. I did invest a little bit into black dices before, and they went up quite a lot to be fair, but taking a look at the post right here, this is what you should be doing. If you want to buy yourself white dominus, white octane, and obviously white fennec, or any item for that matter, just put the credits on the left side that you want to pay, and obviously just do it in bulk, and I assure you, you will find trades. Like, it's literally the best way to do things. So yeah, you're more than entitled to just buy for the minimum value and then sell for the maximum, but you're not going to make as much profit as you can if you invest. See what's going up and obviously grasp on it immediately and make yourself a ton of profit. But let's move on to the expert traders. So realistically, for the people that have got over 100,000 credits, do you really need any help in trading? But still, we're going to go through what I've learned over the way, and yeah, just go through the best ways to make profit. For me personally, it's going to be the Striker Black Dices, the Striker White Doom Racer, then we got the Striker White Aero Major, which are extremely rare, and then finally, all of my certified Apexes. As I said previously, it's completely down to preference. Like, honestly, I love Striker, best certification in the game for me personally, and obviously it's the most expensive, so easier ways to get profit, and obviously there's more demand there. The other certified items can be ridiculously good as well, like Scorer, Tactician, Sweeper, and mainly for titanium white items is going to make the most amount of profit. So yeah, basically, I'm just saying it's mainly down to certifications to make a ton of profit at this high rank. Just flickering through some of my best trades I've ever done in this game, honestly, like, the amount of profit I made was thousands, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of credits profit. Even for that Doom Racer trade, that was still absolutely mind-blowing at the time. Obviously, as well, collecting my very first alpha cap right there, the very first alpha item in my inventory, and bang, this trade right here, the most iconic thing I think I'm ever going to upload to my channel, paying 60 heat waves for Striker White Apexes, then waiting a year and eventually selling them for 1,000 keys, which is 100,000 credits, and 4 white Apexes, 500,000 credits I received in that trade. And it's all about the right person at the right time. You've got to be patient, put a lot of hours into Rocket League trading, and I can assure you, you will make a ton of profit in this game. If I'm not mistaken, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys did enjoy, because I really enjoyed making this video. And if you are new around here, want to stick around for more content just like this in the future, make sure you are clicking that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. Obviously, if the video helped you out, make sure you are dropping a like on the video and showing me support back, because it has taken a very long time to get sorted, and I hope all of the tips and tricks are going to help you guys out in the future. Year 2020 hasn't really been that great for a lot of people, so I hope 2021, fingers crossed, can be a lot better for everyone. So yeah, make sure you are staying safe, have a fantastic day, happy new year, and I'll see you all very soon.